here's an example of my paragraph 3. Okay, so let's have a look at the topic sentence in particular. So as you know, paragraph 2, I was looking, the whole question is asking me to look at contrast, and my argument is that Blake uses contrast to get across his social warnings. And paragraph 2, I looked at how contrast is achieved through the tone. The tone is very childlike, and yet the adult ideas, there's a sense of contrast there. Next paragraph, I'm going to be looking at the oxymoron. So imagine I've gone and had my tea break and I've come back, and instead of having to start with paragraph 1 again, I can go straight on because look, although the tone creates an effective contrast which highlights Rose's vulnerability, that is basically all I argued in paragraph 2. So I've summed it up. Although the tone creates an effective contrast, which highlights Rose's vulnerability, it is Blake's clever use of an oxymoron which drives home his social warning. So, oxymoron and social warning is my next point. I have summed up paragraph 2 there, and I have introduced what we're going to be talking about here. And then you just continue. This can be seen when Blake describes the destructive worm as having found out thy bed of crimson joy. Okay, so remember this is summing up what happens in the poem. The destructive worm as having found out thy bed. The contrast of crimson joy can be read several ways. So now I'm talking about where the contrast is. You know, crimson joy, why is that a contrast? Basically, this is what the analysis should be doing. If Rose is a woman, crimson could refer to the passion of love, the sin of lost virginity, or even more darkly, the rape of a once innocent Rose. Joy is identified as part of the danger, as Rose may have lost her honour in giving in to her physical desires. Another contrasting interpretation is that crimson joy refers to the reign of terror. Initially, the aristocratic blood spilt may arouse feelings of revengeful joy, but Blake warns within the contrast that such disorder will reap danger, crimson. The oxymoron effectively contrasts indulged desires, whether political or physical, with immediate danger. Okay, so do you see how I went from the analysis to talking a little bit more about Blake's social warning? Okay, and that's the difference between the analysis and the bigger picture. Can I just remind you, this essay that I've done is a nasty essay, which is why I have chosen it to do a model on. Okay. This essay is hard. A lot of the questions on the sick rose will be easy. Something like choose a poem which looks at love. Easy peasy. Okay. I've chosen a nasty one for us to muddle through together, just like I did the setting one. Okay. So if you're thinking, oh my goodness, I couldn't do this, don't worry. This is a particularly harsh question. You hopefully will be doing a much easier question. Okay. So that's it for today. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.